Hello and welcome to my new series, Pillars of Eternity. This is a new RPG that just came out recently. I'm sure you've all heard of it, and if you haven't heard of it, well, don't blame yourself. Blame the system. Blame the system entirely. Haven't played it? Just like 6 minutes to make sure that, it worked. Yay! So, we're gonna get straight in. And we're gonna play normal, not because I'm good at real-time party RPGs, because I've never done one, but I refuse to play on easy because easy is silly. I'm playing on normal. But we're not doing either of these because I'm not an expert, and I do not like to take Trials of Iron. That tends to end terribly. Trials of Iron, player is killed, the file is... Yeah, that's pretty much Iron Man from XCOM, and we saw how that ended. So we're gonna get right in there. Obsidian Entertainment presents a green rock in the middle of a pond. Nope, Pillars of Eternity. Same thing, right? No? Just me? Okay, fine.
Five wagons grope blindly for the path on a starless night, their master glancing ever upward to the skies for assurance that he is on the right course. A dim lantern his only protection against the encroaching darkness.
That won't be enough for him.
But the skies bring no comfort, shining no light, betraying no hint of what they know.
They know nothing!
The caravan carries travelers bound for the frontier hamlet of Gilded Vale, you among them, where a local lord has offered land and wealth to settlers from abroad looking for a fresh start.
Well, a place called Gilded Vale
You
sounds
have taken
cool.
suddenly ill, sweating and shivering, and one of the other travelers signals for the caravan master to stop on your behalf. He pulls up just in time to avoid plowing into the trunk of a fallen tree that bars the way ahead. You will go no further tonight.
Well, you say that. I might just climb over to the tree. It sounds like something I would do. Character creation! Oh, it's the meat and bones of every RPG. Not being a female. Because I'm a man. Look at that hairdo. Oh my goodness. Yes, so we are going to create our magnificent character. The male... Look at all of these crazy races. What is this? Aumaua? Ah. They're from Avatar. No. Dwarves are silly. Elves are silly too. I don't know if you've ever seen Legolas. But a red sun rises. Blood has been spilt this night. I don't want to run around screaming that. Who are these guys? Are they gnomes? Are they gnome cats? Are they the token cat race of this RPG? I see how it is. Wow. Wow. Look at that guy's head. Look at those. I love it. I shall be this. Godlike. The godlike are children of the kith, who have been blessed with physical aspects associated with the gods, though some do not consider it a blessing. These aspects may take many forms and often come with mystical powers. Aberrant head shapes are typical, and godlike are unable to wear protective headgear, as it is near impossible for anything to find anything that fits. Well, you could just put, I don't know, a hole in a helmet. Maybe two? Just saying, maybe. Because of their unusual nature and their inability to reproduce, godlike are often viewed with fear and wonder. I want to be viewed with fear and wonder, don't you? That's amazing! Next. subrace. Death Godlike. Fire Godlike. Ooh, look, my head's on fire. My head's on fire! No. Moon Godlike. Look at that. That's like the craziest disco mohawk I have ever seen. That is amazing. And look at those whiskers. Look at those come down. Brilliant. Or nature Godlike. A fawn. I don't want to be a fawn. The Death Godlike looks amazing. Death Godlikes are the most distrusted of their kind. Strange growths cover their eyes and in some cases entire face, giving them a sinister appearance. The growths are transparent for the godlike but opaque from the outside, hiding their features. Death Godlikes are commonly killed at birth because many cultures consider them to be harbingers of doom. I love being a harbinger of doom. I don't know about you, but death comes to all. Body type. Human, Almaon, Dwarf, Elf, or Orlin. You want me to decide whether I want to be a giant, or a tiny person, or a skinny person? I'm being a human. Are you kidding? That looks so good. But what class shall we be? We could be a fighter, a paladin. Ooh, a chanter. Why does a chanter have a giant axe? What is all of this? I'm not reading it. Not gonna do it. I'm gonna be a paladin. Next. I can't take it. Paladin Order. The Bleak Walkers. The Dracosi Paladini. The Gold-Packed Knights. The Kind Wayfarers. Or the Shield Bearers of Saint El... I don't know. I don't know what... There's long explanations. Gold-Packed Knights, what are these? The Gold-Packed Knights are an order of mercenary paladin who sell themselves for all sorts of defensive and offensive engagements. They emerged on the Pearl Coast a few years ago and managed to survive the destruction of the dwarven civilization that created them. Gold-Packed Knights are not especially brutal and are willing to shift direction based on the desires of their employers. As their name suggests, the Gold-Packed Knights believe payment forms a binding contract. They are known for being non-judgmental, professional, and impressively mirthless. You know what? I love it. I want to be a mercenary. I'm a mercenary. That's right, I'm a sellsword. Get over it! Flame of Devotion. Which, now we get to choose our paladin abilities, I guess? Our first one. Flame of Devotion. Just speed instant. Affects full attack, plus 50% damage as burn or lay hands. I see. It's either a healing spell or a damaging spell. And I'm choosing a damaging spell. Here we are. Our abilities. That's what's next. What shall we be? These stars are what's recommended. I see. We get 15 points. They recommend high perception and high resolve. High resolve. Which is will and deflection. Perception is reflex. We need some perception. We need to be able to see things. Because if we can't see things, what are we going to do? That's my question. What are we going to do without being able to see things? I know we have growths over our eyes, but they are transparent according to what they said. No promises. I can't actually see anything. Okay. I'm just piling too many points into might. We're going to have a 15 might, because I want to be able to go up to things, take a guess, punch them in the face. There we go. There we go. We are A mighty paladin with great perception, decent resolve, somewhat smart, with a constitution and dexterity of something. It's incredible, isn't it? Next. Our culture. Adia. Deadfire Archipelago. Look, I've got a spear. Imaxil Plains. Old. It's a rapier. A rapier, I say! A hammer. A mace. Or a sword. A long sword. What is this? A large cracked southern expanse of polar ice, the white that wends, is home to pale elves and small colonies of daring explorers, outcasts, and adventurers. While virtually no plant life grows in the white, it is home to many hardy species of dangerous animal that forage from the sea or prey upon each other to survive. Sounds like a place of death. A place of complete death. Which sounds like exactly the kind of place I would come from. I come from the polar north, a land of cold things and occasionally polar bears. What is our background? Aristocratic, drifter, hunter, merchant, laborer, explorer. You find the siren call of the horizon irresistible. You cannot help but wonder what lies beyond the next hill or wave, and you've built your life around finding out. I see. I'm not a mystic. I'm definitely not a laborer. Psh. I don't plow fields, you fool! I shall be an explorer. Makes sense. I am an exploring mercenary paladin of the Gold Pack Knights, who happens to be a death god. I'm going to tell you, primary and secondary colors, I'm actually kind of loving them. What? What's that? Look at these heads. What in the world is that? Oh my lord. Oh my goodness. Look at that head. I'm all about that head. I've just got like a terrible tumor growing out of my face. Maybe it's going to hatch some sort of terrible creature. That is a pretty accurate portrait of me. Pretty darn accurate. Look at that. It's got the whole eye thing and everything, just like me with the whole eyes, not being able to see anything. And those look nothing like me. I think this is the only one that actually looks anything like me. It shall be done! That is our portrait. Ooh, and I get to choose my voice too? What?
Yes. Follow me. Charge!
Oh.
Time to see and not be seen.
Oh, well, questionable as to the see part, but to not be
Yes.
seen. Oh, that would be preferable for most people to not see you. Because you are terrifying.
I've got this.
Feisty or sinister. Oh.
A blade in the dark.
Ooh, is there a blade in the dark? Blade in the dark. I shall have a sinister voice, as I am in fact a quite terrifying godlike paladin of the Golden Knights, mercenary from the Cold North. What shall my name be? Mike? Mike. Hello, Mike. The mercenary explorer. No. No, try again. I'm just gonna... Am I? No. No, I must be Mike. I can't accept not being Mike. Mike is totally this guy. Look at him. Can't you just look at him and see a Mike? When you look into those things, doesn't he look like a Mike to you? He's a Mike. He's totally a Mike. Done. That is us. We are hideous. But we will kill everything. The caravan master finishes addressing the group. His bushy red mustache and shagging jowls quiver as if for emphasis.
Everybody stays close to the wagons, got it?
I
Stay out of the
refuse.
woods, and beasts take you if you were planning a stroll through those ruins up there.
Oh, that sounds like the perfect place I want to go. He nods towards the moving mass, black mass on the hillside. I'm going to kill
Whole
everything
area's
in there.
crawling with hut-dwelling types who would be happy to stick an axe in you for trespassing. So mind that you don't track mud on their sacred blazing rocks.
They're blazing rocks? Can I...
Tonight, everybody stays put, and in the
Sell
morning we'll
some?
get the path cleared. Gilded Vale's less than a day out. Understood?
At last, the caravan master turns to you, frowning as he looks you over. Well, for good reason.
Touch of the rumbling rock, could be. There's a stinging beetle round here, carries it.
Nah, it's just my
You'll be
face.
fine once it passes your innards. Unless you don't drink water, of course. In which case you'll be dead in a day.
Well, that's true of most people.
There's
I mean,
a
they
berry
do have
grows
to
in these parts,
drink
small
water.
and pink, called a springberry, about the size of a fingernail.
Just a
Give you
tiny
cramps
bit.
if you eat it, but the frontiersmen make a tea from it. Calms the insides. Should get you through the night. You might check around, see if you can find some. Meanwhile, I'll see if we can scare you up some water.
Why do you need to frighten the water?
I know you want to hunt before it gets much darker. Let's see about refilling our water first. Got a sick one here.
Odema looks over his shoulder as his assistant, a lanky, intense man named Sparkle, who carries an old, sun-bleached bow. Everything he just said, he nods in your direction. Sparkle nods, slides the worn bow over his shoulder, and slides it. What are those ruins?
Nothing you won't see on half the hills of Air Glonkoff. Money to be made selling their knickknacks in Defiance Bay, if you don't mind getting stuck with Glonfoth and arrows now and again. They didn't build them, but I'll be the effigy if they don't watch them like a mother bear.
What's a Glonfoth and arrow? Is it something I
Of course, all
want?
the ones around here have been ransacked 10 times over. Got nothing left worth half a pond. So I hear.
Ooh, with a wink, he adds, with a wink. What is this? Tutorial messages. Your character attributes, skill, class, race, culture, and sex may all open up options for you in dialogue. These options are not necessarily superior to other responses, but give you a wider variety of choices, blah 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 blah. In other words, you can do things because you're different people. Amazing! But who did build the ruins?
Got different names for them. Settlers called them Ingwithans. Nobody that liked them enough to stop them becoming ruins, tell you that much.
Did anyone tell the settlers that Ingwithan is quite a mouthful? Nobody? What the crap are these huge rocks just sitting around here?
They don't got
What are
honor
they?
where you come from? Well, it just grows up out of the ground like this. Goes deep like tree roots. Some of it all the way to the heart of the world, you believe the stories.
Well, you know, I live in the North Pole. We don't get much.
It's more
just
like
snow.
a shell than a proper rock. Easier to work if you're a mason.
Well, I'm not a
Got all
mason.
kinds of strange properties.
Oh.
Seems to have some kind of life of its own. Dies if it gets dug up. Loses its luster. Folks think it probably grew at one point or another, but not these days.
Well, I mean, it's just sitting there. It doesn't look like it's
Soul
growing.
butchers in Defiance Bay use it for different things.
Who do that?
I've heard tell it can hold a man's soul, but I don't care to
Mm.
see it. Got enough to worry about without seeing something like that.
Are you saying that they are soul gems? Fine. I want to go search for these
Hold on.
berries.
Take someone with you. I know you're not some helpless tenderfoot, not
No,
like
I'm
most
not.
of this lot. If you drop dead, I don't want to be looking for the body. Got a schedule to keep.
Well, I mean, if I do drop dead, you don't have to go looking for the body. He scans over the travelers, resting his eye at length on a sturdy, armor-clad woman who has spent the journey's nights sleeping on uneven ground without a blanket or pillow.
Kalisha.
That's not nice.
Kalisha!
Miss Kalisha?
He needs to find some spring berries. Watch that he doesn't drop dead.
I don't need her to watch me.
No promises.
Exactly, see? She
What kind of
agrees.
guide says something like that?
Well, apparently that kind of
And
guy.
you can afford.
Exactly, see? We're of
Go
the
listen
same
to her.
mind
You're
here.
in good hands. And I pay too well, if anything.
Oh, yeah, you
Off
know.
with you. Pay
I'm
it
in
in
my
should have
hands.
supplies. See that you're equipped before you head out. We're in harsh country. Get your berries and hurry back. And if you get so much as a tickle of wind, you drop everything and you run. Something in the air tonight. If it's a Beawick, we'll shelter in the ruins. Hut dwellers be damned.
You and your strange words. Plus, if we drop everything, won't we drop our weapons? Uh-oh.
You heard the man. Let's get going before you keel
Yeah.
over.
Okay, yeah, that happened last time I did this too. It's okay. There shall be no more issues. Your party always consists of your character and up to 5 additional companions or adventurers. 5 people. I love it. While the caravan is camped outside the Glanfathan ruins, Odema has assigned Kaliska to help you. Kaliska is a fighter, a class that excels in close quarters defense. Use her abilities to I didn't finish talking! To select a party member, do a billion different things, and yeah, I know. It's fine. Don't worry. Woo! Let's go.
As you wish. Anyone need
Aw,
supplies?
yes.
I've got sundries for sale.
Most people you encounter in the world you can talk to. I get it! It's a basic RPG. Oh, hello. Hey, Eden. You see a man wearing simple but mostly neat clothes. He's transfixed, however, by a ragged tear in the seam of his tunic.
Brought a whole wagon full of goods to sell. Not enough shirts for the road.
He scratches one cheek with his knuckle. It's covered with uneven stubble as if he hasn't quite gotten used to shaving on the road. He's an aristocratic man who doesn't know how to do such adventuring things. We must take him into our fold.
Say, is there anything you need? I've got some basic traveling supplies for sale if you'd like to take a look.
No. But who are you?
I'm a trader, originally from the Adir Empire.
Oh, I
Been trying to
see.
establish new business out here.
Is that the case?
Life on the road has brought some unexpected challenges, to be sure. And I'm sure you've noticed how prickly the locals can be.
Yeah, just a bit.
But we're here to make the most of things, right?
No. We are here to kill things. That is what we do. How incredibly We might as well try. Or with an outlook like that, I'm sure you'll do well. How incredibly naive. I'm surprised you lasted this long. I now have 1 rank in a disposition reputation. These reputations represent how people perceive your personality throughout the world. Even seemingly nasty reputations, where is it? There it is. Even seemingly nasty reputations will be favored by some people, and benign reputations often bring out the worst in certain people. No dispositions are bad, just do what you want to do, and get at it. Then I suppose I should be counting my blessings. You should
Something
be.
else you need? Looks like we're settled for the night.
No! I don't need anything from you, you filthy merchant. What? Why did I call him a filthy merchant? He's not a filthy merchant. That is a blank tutorial message. Who are you? Hello,
I'll have
Sparkle.
your water soon enough. Stream's not going anywhere.
Hey, shut up, Sparkle. You better get my water. If you don't get my water, I'm going to run this sword straight through your gut! Once it's through your gut, you're not going to be very happy. You're not going to be able to talk anymore. You're not going to be able to eat anymore. You know you want to eat, don't you? He knows it. What in the world is this? Travelers, maybe, or looters, or bandits. Bad sign anyway, to figure it. Yeah, I would agree. The corpse is cold to the touch, and a ripe smell wafts from its putrid waves. No, you can't go out now. A dark-crusted bloodstain besmirches its simple linen clothing. Just 1 bloodstain? I mean... What's this? Ooh, look what I found. leather armor, and a lockpick! I love lockpicks. They let you get into things that usually people don't want you to be in, which is just ideal. So where shall we go? We have a map, don't we? We do have a map. Look at this. Ooh. There's Hayden, there's our camp, there's some dead people, that's Sparful. We shall cross this bridge and examine everything in length. Yet another. Use tab to highlight interactive objects in the environment. I shall do that. I will most definitely do that at some point, maybe.
This is recent. Not good.
No, it isn't. What is this? Fast mode? Is that why you guys were running like madmen? Why didn't you just tell me that it was on? The footprints around the campfire are indistinct and may have been here for a day or longer. Oh, they have come under attack. Ooh. Beer! We shall become incredibly inebriated in no time. Oh, look, a mushroom. Sort of a diacap mushroom. Why do I want that? I don't know. I might not want it. It might be really terrible. Why is there a lamp here? Kaliska, tell me, why is there a lamp here? Reveal to me your secrets. Perhaps we shall figure out what has become of the people of that camp. Or most likely, well, really, quite frankly, I think we know what happened to them. They're dead. They're all dead. Maybe it was
Let's check
animals.
for those outcroppings.
That's what I was doing. Maybe the animals killed them. Maybe this. This is the one that did it. It was the wolf. Okay, combat. Combat. Just by the way, since I know a little bit about it. It is real time, but you can pause and give orders, which is just brilliant. Get at it. Go kill that wolf. Kaliska,
What you need?
you got what do you have? You got talk. I don't want to talk to you. Knockdown, or is it knock him to the floor? Get at it. Ooh. These aren't displaying for some reason. Question mark. What did it? Oh, okay, we did. No, I'll take it back. We did definitely just kill that guy.
Well, of course.
We just slaughtered a wolf. Actually, surprisingly easily.
Hmm?
That was
What is
so
it?
anticlimactic, actually. It just kind of fell over dead.
This is it.
Perhaps the wolf doesn't like being hit by giant longswords. Odima says you've had some interesting travels in watery parts of the world. I'm a mariner. I've looked out of the frontier for a long time. Interesting might not be the right word. I sailed with cold-blooded conquerors. That's true, I did. I'm a mercenary. Yeah? How is it you happen to come here? I've been exiled from my pact. You conquer enough places and it isn't enough. I've been thrown out by my previous master because I'm hideous. Not enough plundering has been able to quench my bloodlust. I wonder if anything will. You conquer enough places, isn't long before it's your homeland they go after. All we did was pillage and destroy. It accomplished nothing. Number 2. No offense, but you probably had that coming. What? They see the gods see that each man gets his due. Don't know if I believe that, but they do seem to have gotten the better of you. Oh, shut your mouth, Kaliska. Jeez. I just told you I'd, practically died. Kaliska breathes in her surroundings. Been a long time since I've been this way, but I always liked it. Lord Raedric's offer makes a girl think. I'll give him that. You here to settle like the rest of the lot? Who is this Lord Raedric? What are you talking about, woman? It's a hard offer to pass up. No, I'm just passing through. I shall be tethered to no land and shall travel forever. Never will I settle down in this disgusting city. That's usually the case with the big city, just a little ways further up the road. Where are you headed? Nowhere special. I'm going to continue to the city. I'll probably wander for a while. That's true. I couldn't judge you for that. Been half my life. Just watch yourself. You get too far off the beaten path. These lands are wild in more ways than one. Oh, are they? Anyway, I'm wasting my time. O'Damie will give us an earful. Let's be on our way. Yes, let's be on our way. You know, I wouldn't hold my breath at Sparfle's getting you water anytime soon. He does what he feels like, when he feels like it. We should check up on him first, slap him around a bit. The stream's just down that way. Come on, let's get you your water. Quite.
Yes.
Let's get that water. Why don't we? Dang it, the WASD keys do not move the camera.
Of course.
Slightly annoying. Okay, well, with that, the death of a wolf and the creation of Mike. Hello, Mike. With that, we will end this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, like and subscribe. There's going to be many more where this came from. We're going to go all out. We're going to adventure the entirety of the world and slay many beasts, some large, some small, some that didn't really want to be slain and that you weren't supposed to slay, but we slayed them anyway. That's what's going to happen throughout the course of our adventures. Yeah, so until then, thanks for watching and enjoy the rest of your day.